don't know the secret. However, we have in the studio a mental health and healthy aging expert, initiative expert, right? That is James Mbatia. And also we have a country legend from Mount Kenya region. Yay, finally. Kuna mtu amesema hapa, watu wa Mount Kenya wamezoea tu Mugithi. Mugithi is also a version, a country version in Kikuyu. Now, Mr. Mungai, the cowboy, you're aging so well. How old are you?
I'm about 60.
About 60 years.
I am 58 and a half.
58 and a half.
Yep.
And you're still singing.
I'm still singing. I'm doing very well. Thank God.
Amazing. Amazing. You're aging gracefully.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sasa nitaongea Kiswahili, Kizungu tutachanganya yote.
We'll mix them together.
Sindio? Tell us the secret. What's the secret behind, aging so well and in the space of the country music as well?
Okay. When you want to age well, first of all, you have to have what do you call the menu. And our menu is actually coming from our Maker, who is Jehovah God.
Amen.
And that menu is found not anywhere else, but right in the Bible.
Right in the Bible.
Yeah.
Okay.
And when you read the Bible, day and night, then you go, thinking about that as you go along. And even sometimes when you sleep about that particular menu.
So the manual is God.
This is the Bible.
It's the Bible.
From God.
Amen.
Yeah.
Amen.
Yeah.
Amen.
Yeah.
Dr. James, hold your mic up.
Hello.
Good to see you.
Yes.
And,
nice to see you.
Nice to see you. How old are you?
I'm 43.
You're 43?
Yes.
And
catching up.
And catching up.
Yes.
Great. And today being a Sunday that we're talking about mental health and healthy aging, especially men. We are seeing so many men are not making it past 70. What could be happening?
There are various components that guide the way you age. Number one, your social life. Number two, the way you are able to relate with others, because otherwise you end up in various situations whereby you find yourself lonely. So you must create social environment fit for you to thrive. And that's why we talk about healthy aging, because these are values that help you grow well from the time you are born to when you are over 60. So those components are very key. The environment, we talk about climate change. Like now we are being hit by floods, so many lives are affected. So those are the components at the hierarchy of aging well. Also we have, like Samuel has said, about spiritual, the emotions and the way we think. The spiritual part is very key because it makes us act or make decisions which are well informed. Otherwise, if you are not spiritually guided, you end up making very awkward decisions or without guidance.
Yes. Great. There's a notion about the healthy aging and mental health. We've been seeing when people or when folks get to their latter days of age, they get neglected. Yeah, and it's actually very common in Africa. Unasikia kuna mzee fulani ameachanishwa. Unajua, the other day we had a case in Thika of an old lady who actually died after being neglected by the kids. Yeah, so I hear you have a concept for caregiving. Maybe you can explain further about it.
This is the long-term care. Long-term care is a component also talking about healthy aging, because as you age and the geo-economical changes that are around, most people are more educated, they are moving to other countries to work. So you find that these parents are left behind, lonely, neglected. People just send money, they don't know who is taking care of them. So instilling skills also for the caregivers, training programs for the caregivers is very key now. Actually, we are already in crisis, I would say, because you find most elderly people are left without various necessary help that they need.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Mungai.
Yeah, Samuel Thungu.
Thungu, yes. And I know you said you're 58.
58 and a half.
58 and a half.
Actually, yes.
Yeah. How do you make sure that mentally you are okay? Because as you age,
yes,
tunapata wanaume ndo wanaachanishwa sana.
Yes.
How do you make sure that you're mentally okay?
Okay, first of all, you have to make sure that you follow your own way. You know, don't be blown by the wind. Like, for example, my age mates act very seriously. And by the way, I always tell them, don't be serious always. When you are dead, you will be serious. But as long as you are alive, you've got to also act like somebody who is alive. So, for example, many age mates, when they get me, you know, practicing my songs and doing those kind of stuff, some of these men, they look at me with contempt. They don't think I'm doing something serious. And to me, that is very important, because you see, there's something called perception. Perception is like lenses that you see through. Now, also, your perception will play a great part on actually bringing out who you are. So I think my attitude and my perception has helped me in going forward. I also have my very good siblings who helped me always. They keep on encouraging me and telling me, hey, our brother, you're going far. And my wife, I cannot forget him. My wife is a very good mate. She also helped me to go forward. So I think you need to have a good relationship for you to forge forward in the best way.
Yes, for you to age well, you need to have a very good relationship with your family so that they take care of you. And I'm happy that you have a very strong support system that's taking care of you, that's encouraging you. Romes, maybe you have a question for this gentleman, for this cowboy.
And I'm going back to music, the music that we have just done.
Yes.
Where do you do your music? Where can people find you?
Actually, as you can see, my music, I didn't start a long time ago. Like, my first music is like 8 months old. So because I'm working somewhere else, I just sing for leisure now. But I'm praying to God that in future, I'm going to find somewhere where I can make it professional. But for now, I have not started going anywhere to sing.
Give us 2 lines of The Sky is Not the Limit. Sky is the limit.
The sky is the limit.
Yes.
Actually, the sky is the limit. I found, normally people say the sky is the limit. But I always wonder, people say the sky is the limit. Is sky a ceiling or a wall? Surely not. You can go beyond the sky. There's no limit to what you what you can do. Actually, you can dream as far as you can think. So I was singing this song to tell people the sky is not a limit.
You can go beyond the sky.
You can go beyond. There isn't one single thing that you cannot do under the sun.
Great inspiration.
Yeah.
It's a great song.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Great. And now comparing the African artists and the artists from the Western countries.
Yes.
We're seeing the likes of Alan Jackson, Dolly
Yes.
Parton. They're still producing and writing songs every day.
Yes.
Whereas here in Kenya or in Africa, we find as they age,
Yes.
most of them retire early.
Yes.
What could be the reason? Is it because of the tough situations in Africa?
I think there could be a multiple reasons, but I should say one thing: recording is very, very expensive. You can look at me; I'm working somewhere, but I'm fighting hard to record a song. Now think about a young man or a young girl who is not working. And you can't say you're going to studio to sing. You must pay money for the studio. So that's a big challenge. That's a big challenge. Another thing, I think most of African artists are very greedy. They go for money. And the moment they realize there's no money coming their way, they dump their career. They dump their career. And I would tell them to keep on persisting, because you never know. You'll never know. If you love your work, surely, and you practice, then you must get the fruits. I remember hearing somewhere, it's a Chinese saying that says, if you can practice something for 10,000 hours, then you might become an expert. And therefore, I would advise them to keep on doing what they are doing as many hours as possible so that they can become expert in that and maybe upgrade their art.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Dr. James, talking about the country music and the music industry, we're finding so many artists and the music community, they're the most affected by the issues of mental health. Yeah? Maybe you can help us unpack the reasons and the challenges and probably the solutions to dealing with the issue of the mental health.
Mental health and aging are correlated because as you grow older, most of these people, they tend to lose friends, they tend to lose their work, they tend to lose properties. So having a proper structure as a solution, family structure must be strong, understanding the changes that are there in the world, that possibly you have to live where people are if you are aging. We are coming up with institutions of care, community-oriented, where older person can come and stay with the rest and enjoy the social life rather than being left alone and losing all that along the way. Some of them have lost kids. Some of them have lost so much along the way. So the solution is make sure that the social part is well taken care of. That's come from the family, even the government. There is a responsibility because they have to make sure these people, when they retire to something. It's not the end of the road. There must be a system whereby they can go and do something else, apart from saying, I've lost my job or now I have nothing to do.
Okay.
So it's quite diverse.
It's quite diverse. And I understand you also run a care facility that also deals with the folks, the aging folks who have dementia. Yeah. In terms of entertaining these aging families, what do you normally do in your care facility?
We are very lucky because we have adopted a model. This is a best practice model. It's called Spark of Life model of care from Australia. I'm a master practitioner in it. It's a very playful moment for us in the facility. Playful. Because to keep them busy, you must, like for instance, now we are talking about dementia care. You must know the stages. You must know what one can do and what they cannot do. You must learn that they have inabilities and understand them. Be empathetic. You put yourself in their shoes. Offer them genuine love. Be patient with them. Listen to them. That way, we are able to ensure that they live happily in that environment. Also games. There are various games that are not challenging intellectually, like playing bean bags, like the way you used to do in school. Something that doesn't challenge their brain because they get frustrated very fast if you're challenging their brain because they are aware of their weakness. So it's always good to, it's a very good model for our culture, and that's why we chose it. There are many other models in the world, but at least this one, we realized it's fitting our culture.
Mm-hmm. And because of time, I love that, I love that. And because of time, please, if you could just tell us the plans that you have for healthy aging. I know so many parents are watching, aging parents, so many folks who have aging parents are also watching, and maybe if you need to reach out to Dr. James, if probably you have a patient or your family member who is suffering from dementia, James will help you sort out, you know, the whole issue. Then we have our country boy here, cowboy, the aging cowboy, and we're so grateful that you have taken up the initiative of doing country even in your, you know, ukizeeka tu bado. Sindio?
Kabisa,
and we
kabisa.
love that. So James, you have 30 seconds.
Thank you very much, TV47 Fraternity. This is a mental health awareness month, and we generally have signature events every month. We have one on 11th May, which is a hybrid. You can join us via Facebook, Zoom. So you can reach out if you want to listen to what we'll be talking about aging and the aging processes.
Umesema 11th?
11th of May,
Okay.
we will be at Parkin by Radisson Westlands, Nairobi.
Great. Cowboy,
Yes.
if you want to get to download your music, your music iko YouTube?
Iko YouTube.
Iko YouTube.
Hizo nyimbo zote
Share
ziko
your
YouTube.
socials, please.
Please, tafadhali ukisikiza nyimbo zangu subscribe na like. Hiyo ndio tu njia ambayo unaweza kunisaidia kwa niweze kukua katika kipaji changu ambacho Mungu amenipa. So kwa YouTube unatipata kama Samuel Thungu, kwa TikTok ni Kenyan Cowboy, na kwa Facebook pia ni Kenyan Cowboy.
Great. Thank you so much. James, your social handles?
You can follow us on Facebook at Sir James Care Homes, Twitter, and other social media platforms.
Great.
Yes.
Thank you for coming. Thank you for gracing our show. And of course, these great cowboys, the way you're seeing them, they've been dressed by Cowboys Apparels. Remember, I told you where Cowboys and Cowgirls Apparels are based in along Thika Road, just behind Quickmart, pale panaitwaje? Roasters, sindio? Apo Roasters, hop into their shop and you'll get amazing, amazing stuff, boots, hats, belts, everything they have all under one roof. And it's amazing, amazing hearing from these folks. It's a mental health awareness month, and we're gonna continue riding with the purpose. So if you have someone going through a mental health issue, reach out to the experts. Reach out. Usinyamaze, reach out to the expert.